welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we want to start with your reasoning, and that has been the figure formation and analysis. That even though we have to talk about it, this has been the classes, your 232th classes, where we had done your 231th classes. Where in that we had done your verbal reasoning, where in that in verbal reasoning we had done many of the topics that we had done in general mental ability and the logic reasoning here. In general mental ability we had done your analogy, that is analogy, classification, series completion, coding and coding, blood relation, puzzle test, and as well as that after that sequential output tracing as well that we had done here. After sequential output tracing, that we had done many of the subjects as well, that is many of the topics as well that we have to talk about it. So deduction sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking and time sequence test, mathematical operation, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, inserting the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reason, situation reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. After talking about that, yes, we had done your logic reasoning, where we had completed that in the logic statement argument, statement assumption, statement goals of action, statement conclusion, deriving conclusion from passages, theme detection, question statement, and miscellaneous logical puzzle. Other than that, we in non-verbal reasoning we had done your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, and cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation and analysis. That's what we have to discuss here in this class. Now we'll go ahead to discuss all these things. In figure formation and analysis, this chapter deals with the problems of the following types, like the formation of a figure from a various given parts, formation of a three-dimensional figure from a paper cuts out, fragmentation of the figure into the simple parts, choosing the pattern with identical components. After that, reviewing the three-dimensional figure from different positions, choosing an identical figure pattern rearrangement, that we have to deal with it. Before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and maybe you can also enjoy the video as well. In these type of a question, what you have to do in each of the following question, you have to find out which of the figure A, B, C, D that can be formed from the piece that is given in X here. So that will go ahead. This is a figure here. This is and this has been here. This has been the figure form, which has been the figure X here. So we have your that is being named as figure 1. This is in figure A. Figure B, figure C, and figure D. Next is we have, this has been asked in assistant grade question paper, that is we have your option as well, and that has been the important too, and that what even though we have to go ahead, and as I told you, you have to form it, you have to find it out as well. In same cases, the figure that we have as an answer is your figure A will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with option A. A will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, that is being the next question, and that is being as follows, and that what even though we have to talk about it. Next question is second question of figure formation and analysis. Second question we have here, that is being represented. This is figure X. We have your first figure here. A, this is figure B, figure C, figure D. This has been asked in central exercise question paper that we have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the solution for this here. In the same cases, for the question that the solution we have, the figure will be having as an answer that they are forming as A. It will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it. That has been another important question, and that has been the third question of the session as well. We'll form it. This has been the third one, which has been the figure X. We have here A, B we have this is B, C we have and the D we have. This has been asked in SSC examination paper, and that is a very important one as well. That even though we have to talk about it, so we'll go ahead for the same. And the figure we have your answer is the figure, which is being the B figure will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is in the fourth question of the session here. So we'll go ahead for the same. So here we go ahead here. So fourth figure we have here. B figure is your like this. C figure is like this. D figure looks like this. We'll go ahead with the next thing that we talk about it, which is being like this one. That is being the figure here. This has been asked in income tax and question paper, that has been important one. So for C, which will be the answer that we have is your C will be the right answer for this question as well. That is, we have your answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we talk about it, which will be the fifth question of the section as well, and that has been the important one that we talk about it. Let's go ahead for the same. That we have to go ahead and which we have to talk about it. Figure X. A, B, C and D. So for the same it will be C figure we have So if we have here, this will be asking SSC examination paper as well. That has been the important one, and that what we have to talk about it. We'll go ahead for the same, and that is being, we have your answer, and that is being B will be the right answer for this question. That we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead for the next. Go ahead with the sixth question of the session that we have to talk about it. That has been the important one as well. On the same cases, we go ahead here, and that is being as follows. This has been the question representing here. This is figure X. We have your A, B, C, D respectively. So the figure we have here, एक, दो, तीन. This has been the figure A. C, that is mean. D figure we have here, that has been representing D we have here. This has been asking CBI examination paper, that has been the important one as well. So on the same cases, we have your options that will have your answer will be here. On the same cases, the figure which we have your answer is the C figure will be the right answer for this question as well. I will go ahead with the seventh question of the session, and that has been the important one as well. So here we go ahead on seventh question of the session. So you do here only. It will be late task. This is been here. Seventh one, which would be on that. For the same, we have your options to be as follows. Here that has been as follows. B, C. This has been the D here. So for the same, this has been asked in your assistant grade question paper, that has been the important one as well. So on the same cases, we have your answer here. The figure which we have as an answer is the B figure will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question, that has been the eighth question of the session here, which has been an important one. So we'll go ahead for the same. This will be the figure X. We'll have your options here. A figure we have here like this, that is been inserted here. This is figure A. We have your figure B. C. Then we have your D as well. This has been asked in your clerk's grade examination paper. That is very important one. For this, the answer we'll be having here is the C figure will be the right answer for this question. Now we'll go ahead for the next that we have to talk about it, which has been the another important question. X figure here. So we'll be having here so on the same case A, B, C, this has been the D here. This has been asked in income tax question paper as well. That's what we have to talk about it. So we'll be having as an answer here, and that is we have to talk about it. So we have your answer will be the A figure will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and that will be the 10th question of the session as well. So we'll go ahead for the same. That has been as follows. Then we have yours here. This will be the figure X. So here we go ahead. That is we have as follows, which is written like this. A, B, C figure we have, and the D figure we have, this has been asked in your CBI examination paper. That has been the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is, as I told you, the important one. We'll find it out the solution here, and the figure which we have as an answer is the C will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with the next one, which we'll talk about it, and that is the important here, that what we will have to talk about it. We'll go ahead with 11th question of the session as well. So we'll go ahead here. X figure. So here we go ahead with this. Second B figure, A figure, B figure, C figure, D figure here. This will be asked in central exercise question paper. That's what we have to talk about it. This will be the C and this will be the D, as I told you here. We'll go ahead to find it out. The figure which we have as an answer is the B figure will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one which we talk about it. That has been the another important question here, and which has been the 12th question of the session. So this will be in the figure X. Here we go. This will be in the figure A. So this will be in the figure B. This is the D figure we have. This is the C figure. This has been asked in income tax and central exercise question paper, which has been important one as well. So we'll go ahead to find out for this. The figure which we have as an answer is the figure B will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one which we talk about it. That will be the another important question, and that has been the 13th question of the sessions here. We'll go ahead for the same. That has been as follows. Which has been like this. Figure X. We have your should be named as this is something like this. A. C we have like this. And the D we have like this. D we have this, C and B we have. This has been the question as being asked in your CBI examination paper. That has been the important one as well, and that even though we have to talk about it. So for the same, we go ahead here and figure which we have as an answer is being your figure, that is will be or the figure A will be the right answer for this question as well. I will go ahead with the next that we have to talk about it. So which has been as follows. I will talk about the next question that has been the 14th question of the session. So in the same cases, which of the following figure ABCD when folded along the lines which produce the figure that we have your X? So we'll do it. This has been the last question that we are dealing here in this class. The rest of the question we'll do it in the next coming classes as well. This is figure X. Then we have your figure A. Figure B. Figure C. And figure D as well. This has been the figures been representing here, which has been A, B, C, D, and for the same we have your answer for this, and that has been the figure D will be the right answer for this question as well. As I told you, that has been the important one here, and that even though we have to talk about it. So here we gonna end up with this only in the 14th question. In the next coming class we'll start discussing about the rest of the questions here, which will be in your 233rd question of the classes and that 15th question of the session itself. So let's go ahead with ending it up. Here after that we had done your sociology and software engineering. And other than that, if I'm talking about, we had done your chemistry, which is we had done your chemistry unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, and as well as the conversions, logarithms, antilogs, and element symbols, and the atomic number and the molar masses as well. After talking about that, yes, we had done your understanding the human being comprehensively, the human aspiration and its fulfillment, where we had done your, in that we had done, of course, unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5 we had done. After talking about that as well, we are dealing with the ER diagram, which has been the important one as well. Different ER diagrams that we deal with it. What you had requested, we had implement that as well. In terms of quantitative aptitude, that has been divided into two sections: arithmetical ability and the data interpretation. In that we had done your arithmetical ability we had dealing with, which has been the operations on numbers, LCM and SCF of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices that we are dealing with, and percentage we are going to head up with. We are dealing here. In terms of reasoning, that reasoning has been divided into two sections, which is in the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning. In verbal reasoning, we had started general mental ability and the logic reasoning, and we had even though done. In general mental ability, we had on your analogy, classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, relation sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number 19 times sequence test, mathematical operation, logical sequence of words. Arithmetic reasoning is studying the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reasons, situation reaction test, verification of the truth of the statement. Logic reasoning, we have to cover up the logic statement, argument statement, assumption statement, code of action, statement conclusion, deriving conclusion from passages, theme deduction, question statement, and the slingness logical puzzle as well. After talking about that, in non-verbal reasoning, we have to do on with series analogy, classification, optical reasoning, mirror image, whatever image emitted figure, collisions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, and constructions of squares and triangles that we are dealing here. And after completing that, we'll start discussing about the practice question set, where the different types of question that we are dealing here in the reasoning, that is in terms of verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. That is, they concluded that different questions being of different topics that we have to deal with it. So here we're gonna end up with, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and then you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Other than reasoning, we will start discussing about CBNST as well. That has been the important subject in terms of engineering, and that has been important to you as well. We'll deal with the different type of subjects. After completing the reasoning, we'll start off for surely discussing about the PO examination paper as well. That has been important, and there are many students that those who are requested for, and will surely be provided to that as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.